In order to run this, you need to go into prython.com and download the latest version from Prython there. It is available right now only for Windows. So in this video I will show you how to run parallel processes in Python or R using the Prython IDE, which allows me to code in either one, R or Python, as I want. And the nice thing is that I won't be needing any weird library for any of them, which is a great thing because sometimes some of the parallel libraries for both R or Python, sometimes they fail, especially on Windows. It gets a little hard to run things in parallel. Here it would be really easy. So the main concept in Python is that I can create panels and just dump my code in there, and then things just run. So let's suppose I have this code here. This is just a standard for loop, and I want to execute this in parallel, right? So there are three running modes here in Python. So you can see them here, and you see there is an in and out part. So this means that I can connect code like this. So out in means that everything that happens in here will be accessible here. So if I define a variable a equals 24 in this panel, and then I want to print a here, it will print that 24. And obviously I can have as many panels as I want. I can enlarge them, whatever. So I could connect them here, and then that's something I could do. And then I have three running modes. The first one is run only this panel. So if I run this, this runs. The second one runs everything that is feeding the in part plus this panel, which in my case is nothing. It's just this panel, because I don't have anything feeding variables and objects and modules and whatever into the in. And then if I press and run below, this means this panel runs, and then everything that's connected after this. I will clean this. I will clean this as well. Clean this as well. In my case, I will have, let's just say I have these two things. This will be running from, let's just say, 1 to 100. So it's 1 to 100, 101 to 200, 201 up to 300. And then another one here, 301. And then here 301 up to 400. That's fine. So here we have these four processes. This is R, so we should put this by pressing here. This is R code. And essentially this print statement is a very simple thing. In a real scenario, we'll probably be doing something much harder, probably some mathematical calculation or inserting records into some data frame or whatever. So usually this would be replaced by something more complex. So anyway, another thing in Python is that it automatically parses if you have something in this format, progress equals, and then a number, and then a name. This will get replaced. So I will put 3, 4, 4, whatever. That's it. Just to complicate things further, I will add a Python code, and this will be as simple as import time.sleep. Let's just say we sleep for 5 seconds, and then we print finished. So here I have 5 processes, and let's see how they run in parallel. So I press run, 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 run. You can see them here in green. They're listed there. One in Python, the rest in R. As you can see, the CPU now is running quite high, 56%, now back to 40. And now this has finished. As you can see, it's very easy. I just put my code into different panels and I run them separately, and that's really it. I didn't use any special library. Sometimes in R you need to use very weird libraries that only work in Linux. Here, this was very easy, and the same happened to Python. It's as simple as clicking on a button.